Bahama. Hey.
This is the ZNS Network, providing radio and high-definition television services for the entire Bahamas. ZNS Network is operated by the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas. It is located at Harcourt Rusty Bethel Drive, Centerville, Nassau. Our programming is designed to inform, educate, and entertain. We invite you to join us.
The following is a preamble of the Constitution of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
Whereas 481 years ago, the rediscovery of this family of islands, rocks and keys, heralded the rebirth of the New World. And whereas the people of this family of islands, recognizing that the preservation of their freedom will be guaranteed by a national commitment to self-discipline, industry, loyalty, unity, and an abiding respect for Christian values and the rule of law. Now, know we therefore, we the inheritors of and successors to this family of islands, recognizing the supremacy of God and believing in the fundamental rights and freedoms of the individual, do hereby proclaim in solemn praise the establishment of a free and democratic sovereign nation, founded on spiritual values, and in which no man, woman, or child shall ever be slave or bondsman to anyone or their labor exploited, or their lives frustrated by deprivation, and do hereby provide by these articles for the indivisible unity and creation under God of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
It's Monday, September 6, 2021, and the morning edition is live. On today's show, more vaccine sites are being made available as the COVID-19 death toll rises. A local yoga instructor gaining instant fame after video goes viral. And traditional bodybuilding on the decline locally. So let's start the morning off right. I'm John Davis.
I'm so ready to get this show started. I'm Charles Fisher. It's been a long weekend. Glad to see you're back healthy here on set first thing this morning.
I felt I didn't get enough sleep this weekend. For some reason, it was Friday, and then when I got up, it was Sunday.
When I got up, it was Monday. It's like this week just went by. Like only 24 hours was between Friday and Monday, and I know most people feeling that same way. Why do we dread Monday and look forward to Friday?
Because you relax on Friday, and then Monday is like another week.
But you still go out. Did you do any cooking yesterday?
No.
What did you do?
I didn't do any cooking, no.
I rode around yesterday. It was a good day for beaching yesterday.
Oh, you went beaching?
No. My body's not in shape as yet, so I didn't get to go. But it was, like I said, it was a good day for beaching. And we have a great week ahead. We're going to the Ministry of Agriculture. Back there again this week. And that's where our trivia questions are coming from this week.
Okay.
And this is a farming kit. We have some some soil. You have the stuff to put you in, water, irrigation. Let me see, all kinds of stuff is in this goodie bag.
Fertilizer too?
Fertilizer. Oh, I wasn't prepared for this. I just want to show persons what they can win this one. Hold on to that, LaDawn.
Okay.
You don't know, so you can get a little green thumb. Now, we have some squash in here. We have some onion, cucumber, and we also have celery, all courtesy of Bahamas Agriculture Marine Resources. And let's put the question up on the board to see what you can, if you can win this. The number once again, 502-3855. Agriculture production in the Bahamas focuses on 4 main areas. If you can guess those 4 main areas, you can win this kit, all courtesy of the Bahamas Agriculture and Marine Resources. Also comes, like LaDawn say, with your fertilizer. It's 502-3855. This gardening kit, something that you can do to get your summer all started. You want to give an answer?
No, because they always say getting it right, so I give it away. So yeah. I'm not
getting it right?
Yeah, I always get the answers right, so yeah.
You're always right to be wrong. Well, Desmond, let's turn it over to you to see how traffic is going to start off this week. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, LaDawn, and good morning, Charles. It's a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous Monday. I'm actually here at Skyline Drive near the roundabout, near the Starbucks facility. But just a few blocks away from here last evening was a major traffic accident. Don't know the progress or the update on the victim or victims, but we will check on that later. But speed has played a major role in some of these accidents in the capital and around the Family Islands. And for 24-hour period, there's been a total of 12 accidents in a period of 48 hours. 4 accidents with damage, only 4 accidents with injuries, 4 hit and run, 8 hospitalized victims. It's a very serious issue. Traffic police encouraging motorists around the country to be careful and drive with caution and care. So this week, it's a beautiful Monday. Let's start out, let's obey and adhere the COVID-19 protocols. Drive to arrive alive. Charles and LaDawn, back to you in the studios.
Thanks a lot, Des. For those who have not gotten outside this year, we are waking up to 77 degrees, humidity 94%. Streaming tropical moisture will support some unsettled weather across the northwest and central Bahamas. Meanwhile, weak high pressure ridging continues to produce light to moderate winds for the northwest and central Bahamas, weather partly to mostly sunny, hot and humid with widely scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. Partly cloudy tonight. Showers may become heavy and thunderstorms strong at times. For the southeast Bahamas, weather variably cloudy, very warm and a bit breezy with isolated showers and a chance of isolated thunderstorms throughout tonight. Your daytime high temperature reaching about 93 degrees Fahrenheit. Your overnight low, 75. As we look ahead to Tuesday, we're expecting some dark clouds to be out there. Cloudy with a thunderstorm or 2. 90 in the day, 78 at night. And then on Wednesday, still some rain. Partly sunny, a shower or 2 in the afternoon. 91 in the day, a cool 79 at night.
The Ministry of Finance releasing its Q4 fiscal snapshot report this weekend with preliminary data on the 2020-2021 budget performance, showing the government performed materially in line with parliamentary approved fiscal targets, closing the year with a budget deficit of $1.3 billion, inclusive of $273.3 million in COVID-19 related expenditures, and $68 million approved in June to build a major multi-story extension to the Princess Margaret Hospital. 13 additional COVID-19 deaths recorded by the Ministry of Health's latest release on Sunday. 7 men and 6 women between the ages of 49 and 68 years old who reside in New Providence, Grand Bahama, and Andros, pushing the COVID-19 death toll to 439, with 27 of them under investigation. The deaths of an 81-year-old man and 67-year-old woman, both of Grand Bahama, that were previously classified as COVID-19 deaths under investigation, are now confirmed as COVID-19 related. 175 COVID-19 hospitalizations on record, 21 individuals detained in the intensive care unit, and 154 listed as moderately ill. Health officials also reported 87 new COVID-19 cases, comprising of 41 men and 46 women, 72 in New Providence, 10 in Grand Bahama, 2 new cases in Abaco, and 1 each in Eleuthera, the Berry Islands, and Exuma, totaling 18,853 cases nationwide, with 3,279 active cases. The Kendall Essex Gymnasium, St. Joseph's Catholic Church Hall, and Loyola Hall vaccination centers will operate until 7 p.m. during the week and between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. on Saturday, September 11th. The St. Anselm's Parish Hall Vaccination Center on Burnett Road will operate from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Friday. The weekly vaccine tracker shows that 161,613 vaccine doses have been administered nationwide, 105,753 first doses, and 59,002 second doses. New Providence continues to roll out the most vaccines with 79,744 first doses. Also making news this Monday, a break in transmission and distribution is to blame for the latest round of power outages in the capital and not the loss of generation. That's according to Bahamas Power and Light Chairman Dr. Donovan Moxey, who explained to our news team that the weather played a major factor.
There's a protocol that we follow, and the very first thing that we do once it's safe for our team members to go out is we assess the issues or the situation from a safety standpoint. And so if there's any issues where you have live power lines down or fires or potential fire hazard or safety hazards, we take care of those first. Once they're taken care of, then we look at feeder outages. So they would then create larger feeders. Once you do that, then you create circuits. Then you look at the areas. And then at the end of the day, you get back to individuals. Because what we want to do is make sure, first of all, safety is number one. And then secondly, we want to make sure that we start getting the larger amount of customers on as quickly as we possibly can.
Aviation officials acknowledging an international study of Family Island airports that shows many of those facilities no longer match the standard of the destinations which they are a gateway to. Director of the Aviation at the Ministry of Tourism, Algernon Cargill, says a determination has been made to bring them up to standard.
We see it happening with the Nassau Cruise Port facility, with the planned development of the cruise port in Grand Bahama, but also we have just probably more visitors coming to the Bahamas or more travel to the airports. And if you take, for example, the airport in North Eleuthera or even Exuma, these, in my opinion, do not reflect on the tourist product or the image of the Bahamas. And as a result, we have no alternative but to develop these airports so that we have a positive experience for our visitors as well as Bahamians.
Stay close. The morning edition is back right after this.
Activate your power with the new Scotia Card MasterCard Debit. Experience the power of convenience with speedy payments made with a simple tap. Feel the power of safety with enhanced security from our chip and pin technology, which grants you extra protection at the ATM, online, and at point of sale protection. Your access is granted. Make purchases here or when you choose to travel with priceless MasterCard offers. Activate your power with the new Scotiabank MasterCard Debit Card.
I miss going out with my friends and dancing the night away.
I miss being asked to want to sit inside or outside at a restaurant.
I really miss traveling without having to get these COVID tests stuck up my nose.
I miss not having to wear a mask everywhere.
I miss going out to see a late night movie.
Want the pandemic to end? Make your appointment now to get vaccinated.
This message has been brought to you by the Government of the Bahamas in conjunction with the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
Getting your kids back to school is as easy as 1, 2, 3 with Omni Financial. Receive up to $3,000 in 48 hours at reduced fees with Omni Flash Cash. Pick up those back-to-school supplies with any of our financing partners or send money worldwide to any of our 4 remittance brands with Omni Money Transfers. Visit any of our Omni locations throughout the Bahamas. Omni Financial for all your back-to-school financial needs and more.
Continuing efforts to maintain a fit and fighting force, Royal Bahamas Defense Force Commodore Dr. Raymond King recently engaged health professionals from the Ministry of Health to conduct a forum at HMBS Coral Harbour about the benefits of the COVID-19 vaccine. Nursing officer Ruth Bastia, National Immunization Coordinator and registered nurse Joanne Josie Wilson spoke to the officers and Marines about making informed decisions about the vaccines. Discussion centered on the various types of vaccines available, the numerous clinical trials, and safety protocols to ensure the minimum spreading of the virus. Hustle in the East and Taylor Street community dedicated in honor of the late Enoch Beckford on Saturday. Enoch Beckford Community Park was declared open by Pastor Reverend Cedrus Farquharson, president of the New Providence District Bahamas Baptist Union, as a memorial to a man who he looked up to but that dedicated his life to the cause.
I thank God for Reverend Beckford, whom I knew very well. I sat, as it were, at his feet. And I learned a lot from him, as he was a wise man. If you listen to the reading of the profile, his profile by Reverend Huda, you would learn that this was a minister of God, a child of God who was well-traveled. In fact, he was a soldier in World War II, or World War I. And he served, I think, in the Middle East. And he served his people in the Bahamas in the family of violence.
In lighthearted news, a local yoga instructor has gone viral on social media. Micah Smith, better known as Bahama Hoop Yogi, for her videos hula hooping on the beach. Smith, who has a background in sociology and environmental history, got the shocker for life after a recent visit to a beach over in Exuma. As she was doing a routine workout, she was bitten by an iguana. Smith posting the video of the interaction as well as the response on Twitter. The video, as of yesterday, has been viewed over 3 million times and has been shared by some of the biggest media outlets in the world. We recently spoke to Smith via Zoom about the experience.
There was no thought process. This wasn't a, oh yeah, I'm gonna plan this. I'm gonna let this iguana bite me, and then I was literally just doing what I always do. Like if you go on my Instagram, like you could scroll years back. I on the beach, hula hooping, doing yoga. Like that's what I do. So every beach I go to, I always record. And I was just like, oh, well, the iguanas, that'll be cool. So I was just doing what I always do, this time at the iguana beach. And I had actually walked down the beach away from where the majority of the iguanas were. Because if you watch the video, you'll see like this little rotten iguana just like runs up and then attacks me. So I was like away from them. People were like, oh, why would you do it right next to them? Because even like the second video I posted, you could see like the person had to zoom in considerably to like frame me in. So I was like far away from everybody who was feeding the iguanas.
Smith has since amassed hundreds of new social media followers as well as become verified on Instagram.
What would you have done if you, I mean, you're in no shape though to do all that.
Of course I'm in shape.
You can't.
Very good shape. Very good. But I wouldn't be feeding iguanas. That's something I wanted to do, but since she got bitten, boy, I didn't do it.
I wanted to do that. I also want to swim with the sharks. My daughter keep asking me to go. I just don't have the, they say they're only nice shark and they can't bite, but I just don't have, I'm a scary person. Don't mind me when you have this big heart, but I'm very scary. I don't want to try that.
So you play with a snake?
Snake? No, I wouldn't play with no snake.
So if I ask the person at the BMT to come and let you...
Yeah, let's have that. Let's see if we could get some.
You want one?
Let's see if we can have a lion. So bring a gorilla, a lion. You might as well bring everything since you bring in a snake. and I heard that she had a hula hoop. Remember you and I had that hula hoop competition?
Yes.
And that's when I realized that you didn't have that wine. Did you use that gift certificate that I gave you to the wine and wine?
Yeah, I got some lessons.
Look like I need to go get my money. I need to go get my money back because it is. So what's our next challenge?
I think we're going to do hopscotch. Hopscotching.
Okay, hopscotch.
Jumping jacks.
Jumping jacks. We had a good reaction to the singing on Friday night. To thank all our viewers for all the comments that gave in. Yes, thank you so much. We love to make your mornings, and we're glad to bring smiles to everybody.
So we have to stay tuned to Friday to see what we have in store for Friday.
Yes, Friday is going to be interesting. So stay tuned for that. But I'm not going to swim with no sharks. You can bring any snake and lion and tigers you want. I'll call that day off.
For flamingos, then I'll bring flamingo. You could, I guess you could try to go flying with the flamingo. No? Oh, geez. And as we head to the break, we take a look back at the day in Bahaman history. On September 6, 1960, Hurricane Donna pounded the Bahamas, packing winds up to 150 miles per hour. Mayaguana was hardest hit, with a number of residents left homeless. Also on September 6, 1966, the controversial Broadcasting and Television Bill was passed in the House of Assembly, permitting the governor to license the operation of television diffusion services.
the choice to dine indoors is so 2020. Make your appointment to be vaccinated today.
This message has been brought to you by the Government of the Bahamas in conjunction with the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
Playing in the water can be loads of fun, but it can also be quite dangerous if all caution is thrown to the wind. Being alert and keeping an eye on young children and adolescents should always be priority. Here's how you can do it. Unfortunately, a lifeguard won't be at every beach and pool, so picking out someone to be the designated pool or beach watcher, especially when kids are around, is extremely important to lower risk of accidents in and around the water.
Whether it be in the sea or in the pool, you're going to make sure that everybody knows who the designated watcher is. And when you change over, if you're having an event that's lasting more than an hour or two, at least you can rotate out every 15 minutes and have 3 or 4 watchers set up. For an adult, any children at the age of 7, if they can swim, should still never be more than arm's reach apart. And when you have kids going through the Learn to Swim programs, we want to stay safe within them.
Crystal Darling, ZNS Digital Media.
ZNS is everywhere you are when you download the new ZNS app. Watch our live channel to keep up with what's going on in the nation. News updates, we've got you covered. Tune into our radio stations with just a swipe. On the road, on the go, we're here with you. Available for download on the App Store and the Google Play Store.
Not having the choice to dine indoors is so 2020. Make your appointment to be vaccinated today.
This message has been brought to you by the Government of the Bahamas in conjunction with the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
Well, only 3 players with Bahamian roots have ever made an active NFL roster. Last week, Tuesday, wide receiver Michael Strong survived final cuts and was named to the Indianapolis Colts squad. He became the 4th player to be named. Now, the first ever was Denver Broncos defensive back Ed Smith back in 1973, a good year. Second was Baltimore Ravens wide receiver DeVar Darlin. Strong's first taste of regular season action will be on September 12th at 1 o'clock in the Colts season opener against the Seattle Seahawks at the Lucas Oil Stadium. And I know from Harbor Island there are lots of Miami Dolphin fans, because when I go there I see. Yes. So what is your favorite team?
Seattle Seahawks.
Who's the quarterback?
I don't know. And I'm being honest.
I see why I said do not
I'm a bandwagoner. You know, I have
friends
friends who love the Seattle Seahawks, so when they talking about touchdown and field goal and I'm
not
just
a
a
Miami Dolphin
lady.
fans, but and a lot of Dolphin fans even ringing in my ear. So the season starts on Sunday, and this is the time of the year when men and boyfriends tend to really want to get mad with their girlfriend and their wives because they want to go out and watch the game or not be disturbed. So I need to find, can you give me something I can do so I don't need them to bother?
No, just go in your man cave and lock up.
But nowadays, a lot of women are getting interested in football, so you can sit down on the couch, but I just don't like the question, what did he do? What did he do? When I'm watching the game, I like to be focused on the game.
So tell me, because I don't know, what's I know field
so
goal.
You then start what I don't want. We here on Sunday, the game is start till Sunday.
But you still got to tell us what we're looking forward to for Sunday.
What we're looking forward to. Because the game, we're going to watch Michael Strong with the Seattle. LaDon don't know the quarterback.
No, I don't.
You sure you don't know? No. He's married to a famous singer.
Well, I know he's married to Sierra, but I don't... His name is Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson, yes, right. So Russell Wilson is the quarterback for the Seattle. And Miami Dolphin fans don't expect nothing much this season. Same old, win your first 2 games and lose the next 14. So it's going to be a great season.
Wow.
But traditional bodybuilding is not as popular as it used to be here in the Bahamas. This as a result of world changes to the sport by International Federation. So what's going on here? Bodybuilders and fitness, many males are locally opting to compete in the newly introduced men's physique categories. One such person is personal trainer and IFBB Elite Pro, Teran Knowles.
Me personally, why I didn't compete in bodybuilding in the old days or in the past days is because they only offered one category, which was men's bodybuilding, basically, and you had to wear the trunks. And I always told myself that I would never wear the jockeys on stage, right? But when they came up with men's fitness, man physique, That was my opportunity with boy shorts and to present my best package. So they're all categories now. I don't want to go ahead and be a Debbie Downer about bodybuilding fading away, because it's definitely not. As a matter of fact, what all the opportunities that exist in the realm of bodybuilding and all the federations that exist, the opportunity is vast.
So how do they get their body?
So you want me to take off my coat so you can...
No. That stomach is right there. It's right there. So how do they get their body looking so muscular?
Yeah, get in the gym.
Even the women.
Get in the gym every day.
What do they use?
I don't know, but I'm not that type of person. I'm a couch. If it was a couch competition, just sitting down watching TV, I think I'd win that handstand, because when I get off, we get here early in the morning, we just go home, we start watching TV and just fall asleep.
Yeah.
I used to be into when I used to do track and field back when police was... 1970 something, yeah. So I used to be, but nowadays the body and the mind is not there. I know some persons that go to the gym every day and still no result, but I be home and
Are you directing that to somebody?
No, I don't mean audio man to Ron Butler, but because he comes in here and he's a problem just lifting his set here. So
you're saying he wasting his time going to the gym?
His time. I think he just goes just to get away.
Oh,
like how some women, I see some women, and my wife does this. They go walking every day, but I'm not seeing the results.
So she comes home and she still eats the big
eats the pork chop and the chicken. So I just asked her, what's the sense going walking every day if you're still coming home eating pork chop, chicken, and then stopping at Wendy's for a Diet Pepsi?
So
you get me in trouble.
So the trivia winner.
No, we're not going to do that now. We're going to take a break.
Okay.
And then we're going to come back, and then we're going to talk about this week ahead.
Okay.
I'm in trouble.
Very much so.
Activate your power with the new Scotia Card MasterCard Debit. Experience the power of convenience with speedy payments made with a simple tap. Feel the power of safety with enhanced security from our chip and pin technology, which grants you extra protection at the ATM, online, and at point of sale protection. Your access is granted. Make purchases here or when you choose to travel with priceless MasterCard offers. Activate your power with the new Scotiabank MasterCard Debit Card.
It is important to take precautions to reduce your risk of getting infected with COVID-19, even when you go to the grocery store. Practice physical distancing that is 6 feet apart from others while you wait in line to enter the store. One person per household needs to go. Use wipes to disinfect the cart or basket handle that you select. Avoid touching your face, unnecessary items, and surfaces. Try to touch only what you are buying. So carry a grocery list to help you move along quickly. Do not forget to wear a cloth mask while you do your shopping and carry hand sanitizer with you. Practice physical distancing that is 6 feet apart from others as you shop. And at the cash register. Spend as little time as possible in the store and get enough groceries to last you for a while. Once your groceries are packed and loaded, use hand sanitizer and rub your hands together until they are completely dry. When you come home from the grocery store, take off your shoes at the door and put all of your grocery bags in one area. Disinfect your grocery bags. Rinse produce and wipe down cans and packages with soap and water before you put them away. Wash your hands thoroughly for 20 seconds when you are done. Wash your clothes and your reusable grocery bags.
This message has been brought to you by the Ministry of Health in conjunction with the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
Do you know that adherence is more than taking medications? It calls to you to stick to the medical regimen as prescribed by your healthcare provider. Please keep your lab appointments, as these determine the effects medications are having on your body. Follow-up doctor's appointments are necessary, as this is the time when the doctor performs a physical examination and discusses any test results and any concerns or issues you may have with your course of treatment. Sticking to prescribed diet and exercise regimens can improve medication effectiveness and contributes to overall health and well-being. Make a commitment today to be adherent to your medication regimen and practice healthy living.
This message has been brought to you by the Bahamas AIDS Foundation with funding provided by PEPFAR, USAID Local Capacity Initiative Small Grant.
Well, thanks to the Agriculture and Marine Resources, we are giving away this backyard farming kit this morning, and we already have a winner, but we just want to let you know we have some fertilizer, some
And
good
dirt.
soil.
Yes.
I don't know if LaDawn knows what that is. She's holding in her hand.
It's a bed.
But it
for-
comes with instructions
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah,
That's for
yes,
you, but you
yes.
already got your kit.
Yes,
And
yes,
the
yes.
seeds today, squash, onion, cucumber, and celery. And we'll be at the Agriculture and Marine Resources out on Carmichael Road on Wednesday with another live show, so make sure to tune in for that. So now let's give the answer. Let's first bring up the question. The answer is crops, poultry, livestock, and dairy. Those are the 4 main things that the Ministry of Agriculture and Marine Resources all enforces. And the winner today is DeAndre Stubbs. That name is familiar. Sounds like DeAndre's won prizes upon prizes upon prizes. So congratulations, DeAndre, for watching the morning edition and for being an avid viewer. You're one of those persons that always get surprised, but I want folks to send us some pictures. When you get these backyard farming kits, send us some pictures of how your farming is going on now. Some of us here at the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas already got some last week. Did you start yours as yet?
I didn't start yet, but we may need to start one for the newsroom.
I know
so we could have
Agatha got one.
Yeah.
Tehran
We need to
got one.
start one.
I don't know if Opal got any. I know some of you ladies don't want to dirty your nails, but I don't have no nails. I bite on my nails, so this will be a good part-time project for me when I get home. But thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be giving out these gifts all week with trivia questions on agriculture here in the Bahamas.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think we need to do that for sure. We need to get the newsroom involved, and we need to do a little farming thing.
Let's put
do some gardening
DeAndre
in the
stuff back in
backyard.
the box.
What do you think?
Yeah,
Are you avoiding me? Are you avoiding?
No, I want to make sure. What is this for, LaDawn?
It's for the water.
Wow, you read the pamphlet I gave you.
Not fully, but yeah. But yeah,
okay.
This is interesting. I love it. I love it.
So be sure to stay tuned.
Oh, sorry. Be sure to stay tuned into the ZNS Network for news as it happens, TV and radio updates throughout the day. Then you can tune into the Northern Edition at 6:30 and the Bahamas Tonight at 7. That's a wrap for us this morning. We're going farming.
And make sure to tune in tomorrow. We have a very, you're going to love this show.
Have a great morning, everyone.
You're watching